Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today, guys, we have an exciting show for you. We have amazing guests in the house. I'm so excited. We have none other than the founder and creator of Rise Impact Inc. And we're so excited to talk with Ryan Blessing Black Bags founder as well. So we want you guys to stay tuned and keep it locked to the Nikki Rich Show. But before we get to our guest, make sure you connecting with us and following us along on social media. You can follow us at the Nikki Rich Show on Instagram, YouTube, Nikki Rich Show TV, as well as Twitter. Well, guys, I don't want to keep our guests holding any longer. They are here and they are amazing. So, with no further ado, we got the executive director of Rise Impact Inc. in the house, Miss Kneeshe Parkinson. And we also have Ryan. She's a pageant model, community ambassador of Ryan's Blessing Bags. So welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. How are you doing?
Hey.
Hi.
So honored to have you here. And we're so excited to talk about your up and coming projects, everything that you have going on. And we're excited about the toy drive that's coming up as well. So we're going to be talking about that. But first, I want you to give us a little bit about your background on Rise Impact. Tell us about that.
Well, Nikki, I want to just say thank you for having us today. We are so excited about your energy and the love that you have for community. And yes, I am the founder and CEO of Rise Impact Inc. right here in the heart of St. Louis. But what we're going to do today, we're going to reach into your homes and tell you a little bit more about what Rise Impact do. We help women, children, youth, and their families reach beyond their social determinants of health. We mobilize in the community and collaborate with community organizations to uptick social determinants of health. RISE was birthed out of Kneeshe Speaks Random Acts of Kindness. So before I became a 501c3 organization, I was just doing it under my name and getting people involved in my community and my world who love to serve community, right? So I said, let me go ahead and move it on to a 501c3 and make my organization what I believe the mission, value, and belief of Rise Impact is: rejuvenate, influence, self elevation through impact. So that's what we're doing today. Me and Ryan, we're coming to impact you in your homes today under the Nikki Rich Show. So I want to just say thank you for all that you've done for us this way forward.
And I want to let everybody know that you created it April 21st, 2022. During a time of, the pandemic was going on and so much, sadness and hardship. But look at what you did. You birthed this amazing organization in St. Louis. That
Yeah.
is powerful.
Yes. And Nikki, not only that, COVID-19 has shown us a lot, right?
Hmm.
There is someone that is not sitting at that dinner table or someone that is not employed at that company anymore because they had had a great loss financially, mentally, emotionally, and sustainability is real. So that's why I reached down really hard and just really thought about monopolizing on my mission and values for Rise Impact so that people can pull themselves out of the emotional well-being that they carry. We help individuals with grief. We strategize and implement with young programs for young moms, youth ages 13 through 29. We try to uplift and uptick the well-being in their mindsets because we know that their mindsets are meaningful.
And you spent well over 2 decades just assisting those in the community with, unhoused families, just helping, even baby showers, just so many things that you've helped, with over 2 decades. That is so amazing in itself, giving back.
Yeah, that giving back piece is real. When you hear the storytellings of families who have been without, and then when you see the blessings that have came out of those families who have went forward, two forward decades forward, and they're doing better than they were 2 decades ago. I just recently looked at a story on Facebook where I helped a young woman with her first child, and he is actually 21,
Mm-hmm.
graduated from undergrad school. And who would have imagined, through the vessel that God provided over my life to support his mother when she couldn't support for him and being available to her, I was just like, wow.
And also, you focus on psychosocial stability as well. Yeah. And, when I saw that, I was like, that really touched me, because we really need that. We really need that, especially in our community.
Absolutely. And we need life coaching. Sometimes we don't have it all right, right? We may not
No.
have that authentic guardianship that may be standing to the left or to the right of us to nurture us, to endure with us. And our psychosocial matters do matter. As
Yeah.
Black and brown individuals, we conquer so much and we carry the heavy loads, but sometimes it becomes burdensome to us. So we have to know how to pivot in those mindsets.
And Miss Ryan, you are amazing. I can relate to you as well. I was in the Miss Teen South Carolina pageant when I was a teenager, and just to see you not only doing what you love, modeling, but you're also giving back. I love that. Can you tell us how did you start? Giving back. Where did that come from?
I wanted to give some like $50 to this homeless man that I saw on the street because
Mm-hmm.
I felt a lot of sympathy for him. So I asked my mom, what can I do to help people like this? And she said maybe we could. She saw somebody on like Facebook or Instagram like
Mm-hmm.
giving bags to someone, and she was like, maybe we should do that.
All
Wow.
right. Wow. This
At a
girl
young
is amazing
age.
at a young
Ooh,
age. Yes, 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 yes.
that is that is so amazing. And we have to give back. And not even expecting anything in return. We have to give back. It's I mean, that's what we do. That's what I do. At least, but I think it's a great time. The holidays are coming up. There's a lot of less fortunate people out there. It's getting cold, and thank you so much, Ryan, for all that you do. You are very young, and just for you to take out your time to think of somebody else is truly a blessing.
So Ryan is trying to show you kind of the bag, how it actually was put in fruition with her and her mom. But what
Okay.
we want to do is uptick these bags. We want to get purses and book bags and sturdier bags beyond the Ziploc bag version. And we also want to make sure that we are able to put her creation on the front of that bag. She created a Ryan's Blessing Bag logo. And we know that interventions like this, innovative interventions, it costs, right? It's a
Yes,
revenue,
it does.
right? You have to put out a little financing investment. So what Rise Impact is doing, we're raising funds for Ryan to continue to implement this program in her community and to be able to empower individuals from shelters, from homeless populations, young people, to actually get this Ryan's Blessing Bag. And it comes with a mask, it comes with some treats, it comes with toothbrush, toothpaste, gift cards. We might put a $5 gift card in our hand sanitizer, just things that they need on the go, that is tangible to the community when you don't have that 5 or 10 or $15 to purchase this, and someone can really bless you with something that you need immediately. Who else to do it is Ryan's Blessings Bag.
Now, where could they go and, donate and support Ryan?
They can donate directly into the Rise Impact website. We have a
Mm-hmm.
PayPal account available set aside for Ryan's Blessing Bags. So they can go to Rise, RISE, Impact, IMPACT, Life, LIFE.org. And you can donate today for Ryan's Blessing Bags. Just make sure you
And
drop it in the comment on the PayPal so that we will make sure that that goes into that direct account.
and speaking of Rise Impact, can you give us some of the services that you provide? Because some might not know all the services that you provide. Can you give us some of those today?
Well, we resourced out services for people who want to get HIV testing done in our community. We are able to resource out to 7 major clinics that we have here in the St. Louis area. We are also able to resource out to our crisis nursery and our United Way 211 hub. We're also able to resource out to our housing resource center right here in St. Louis. That is our hub that correlates our sheltering pieces for people to come in when we have those cold, frigid weathers in St. Louis. Also, we have a pen pal day that we do. It's a day party that we do annually in February. It's a celebration of hope, and it's around my birthday, which is Valentine's Day month as well. So, what we do with that organization and that program piece of activities, we write love letters to women around the globe, just blessing them with love letters from other women in another country or continent. And we sent out this year 280 letters that we wrote to individuals living with comorbidities. And we allowed people to come into a library space, and we provided lunch. We had a couple of guest speakers, and we had Poet Lightning from St. Louis, Missouri, be on the platform to actually do some spoken word and some empowering for us. And Rian and her mom had an opportunity to be able to be a blessing to this session with their creativity in the space. So we had a roughly about 30 people in the space on that day. And you can come from all walks of life to do this activity with us.
Wow, I love it. And Miss Virginia Kane says, I love this blessing bag concept. Yes, we love it. That is a great concept. And what in the trauma says, great job, Ryan. So awesome. Yes, it is. So awesome. This is amazing. And now, I definitely want to talk about the holiday toy drive that's happening right now. Started October the 7th through December the 20th. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Nikki, let me tell you, yeah, last year in 2022, we were pulling out of this COVID, right? We had roughly 700 families on the list for registration. With our donations that we received last year, we were only able to service 250 families, right?
Okay.
In my heart, community is community. Reach one, teach one. It takes a village, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt really bad that I could not service all of the kiddos that came through. I had to cut the list off. We only could service 250 with the toys and the in kinds and everything that we received because this is a full operation. We do have
Yes.
volunteers that are gorgeous and they support us with their clock hours of volunteerism, but it still takes finances to do this toy drive. So we're aiming this time around to service 1,000 children with the community, with the world's help, and their in kind donations to purchase new unwrapped toys in the St. Louis area. We
Mm-hmm.
have a total of 8 locations as drop off locations where people can actually drop off those toys. And then on our website, we have the PayPal account where people can tap in with 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, $1,000 or more to support us. And each dollar will go to each family accordingly. Just say, for instance, $50 would get 2 newborn pack and plays for 2 newborns, 2 moms that just had newborns. That is
Mm-hmm.
just as simple as that.
Yes.
A $300 donation would service 4 families, depending on the age bracket of those children. So it's just that simple as that.
Yes, and Miss Rochelle P said it truly takes a village. Great job, Rise Impact and Ryan's blessing bag. It takes a village. It does. It really does. Like I said, I think this is amazing. And people, you have to get involved. This is for everybody, not even just kids. Just get involved. Everybody can get involved. You can go and donate and support both of the organizations. You can go to Rise Impact website and you can donate directly. You can donate directly, and we want you guys to go and support this toy drive. Go and support. Now, I have a quick question. Are you also taking on toys if in case anybody wanted to come and they can purchase and give a toy as well?
Absolutely. So we
Okay.
have 2 dates. We
Okay.
have the Rise Impact Days happening at our local Walmart here in St. Louis, Missouri. So
Hmm.
the first Walmart that we will be at on November the 25th, that's the Black Friday weekend here in St. Louis, Missouri. We're going to be at 1202 South Kirkwood Road in Kirkwood, Missouri. 63122. We're going to be there from 10 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. at night. We want to pack this U-Haul truck to the rim on
Yeah.
that day. We want to make sure that donations could be accepted. People can walk in and choose any gift inside of the store. They also can do Walmart Roundup. They can donate their Roundup pieces to Rise Impact. If they shop anywhere nationally in the world, they can say, we want to round up for Rise Impact Inc. in
Okay.
St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, they can. They can be a part of this nationally. This is just not isolated to St. Louis. And our second Rise Impact Day will be held Friday, December the 1st, 2023, at Walmart in Florissant, Missouri, 3390 North Highway 67, right in the heart of Florissant, Missouri. So y'all come out, all of y'all politicians, constituents, business owners, organizations, sororities, fraternities, come on out, turn up for our community so that we can rise this community to its full potential.
Yes, and Miss Jackie Page says she is so super proud of Ryan and Nishi. Bless their hearts. Yeah, she's so proud of you. Shout out to Miss Jackie Page. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, that's watching right now. Mike can't see everybody, but I see you guys. Thank you guys for definitely commenting as well. And what in the trauma says, Nishi is such a jewel. She's amazing. Things coming from both of you. Yes, I love it. So much positive word. How does it feel to have so much support, Ryan? How does it feel to get those kind words?
It feels really good because it's really hard to be a young black girl in the city. It's really
Hmm.
hard.
It is. It is.
So those kind words really help with the problems that I feel inside.
Hmm.
All
And
right.
don't it motivate you? It motivated you want to keep going, right?
Right.
When I tell
Yeah.
you, Nikki, this girl is amazing right here. I love sitting next to her. I love having comments with her and conversations. You know, I pray for her each and every night, her and her mom. You know, faith without work is dead. And, you know, her
Yeah.
mom is a trench layer. She is a big supporter of both Ryan and myself. We met early on in our undergrad college life, and we've
Hmm.
been right there neck and neck. So I could not have done this without her mother, Rochelle Page, and I want to give a shout out to her. I also could not get I could not go without notice giving the recognition to Keisha J for supporting this walk thus forward and mentoring me and Ryan on the sidelines and when we don't have it all together and technology is at its worst sometimes, and just mentoring us this
Yeah.
way forward. And I want to just say thank you to all of the donations that have been coming in, that have been utilized for the edification of Rise Impact and this toy drive and Ryan's Blessings bags.
Yes, and I definitely want to shout out Miss Keisha J. She is
Yes.
amazing entrepreneur that makes it happen, guys. So you connecting with her, she's pretty major.
He's major. I'm gonna tell you, I got to get to her city so I can take her to lunch or brunch, whichever one
Yes.
comes first.
Now, is there any sponsors that you have that you want to give shout outs, here? And I know they might not be on right now, but they can see later.
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to Washington Tabernacle Church for having me in the home of St. Louis, Missouri last week. Ryan invited me to her church. They have a box inside of their church where you can drop off toys during normal business hours. Or if you
Hmm.
want to come to church on Sunday, Bring your new unwrapped toy to Washington Tabernacle right here in St. Louis, Missouri. They will accept your toys here. I want to give a shout out to Kneeshe J again. I want to give a shout out to Trina Johnson. I want to give a shout out to Walmart. I want to give a shout out to Toys for Tots for always looking out for us. I want to give a shout out to Williamson Associates in St. Louis as well. I want to give a shout out to Sweet Eats here in Ferguson, Missouri. I want to give a shout out to Coffee Co. in Jennings, Missouri. I want to give a shout out to Teresa Seals, the founder and educational guru in the North side of St. Louis in the Academic Journey Center for Children and
There's
Child Care Center.
feedback going. I'm sorry to stop you. It's a little feedback going on right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Just a little feedback when you was giving your shout outs. But we can continue. It was just a little feedback going on.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's feedback though.
It's still happening.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Is that better?
A little bit, not too much.
Okay. That's okay. I want to give a shout out to Coffee Co. Can you hear me? Is
Yeah,
that better?
it's like a little feedback going behind.
Okay. Let's see. I moved the computer just a little bit. Okay, can you hear us
And my
now?
computer. That's you're on the computer or are you on the phone?
I'm on the computer.
Only the computer, right?
Yes, only the computer.
Because if there's a phone near, it can have feedback.
No, no phone is on.
Okay. Okay, let's try back.
Okay. Ryan, we want to give a shout out to you too because you the big MVP for this, right? You are doing great things in your community, right?
Right.
And we're teaming up together to push this through, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna give you the most valuable player shout out today, right?
Right.
We want to say we give a shout out to God. We couldn't have done this without him waking us up every morning, running traction and just talking about the toy drive, talking about Rise Impact and how influential we are for the community. We know it takes a village for individuals to be rose to rise to their full potential, and it takes a lot of people. It takes infrastructure. So if you want to volunteer on December the 16th in St. Louis, Missouri, you can call me at 314-440-7863. Or you can email me at riseimpact22@gmail.com. In the subject line, you can put Rise Volunteer, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. Leave only one message at that 440-7863 number so that we can get back to you in a timely fashion within 24 to 48 hours or less. Nikki,
Yeah.
and girl, this community is unity.
Yes, it is. And I'm so, like I said before, I'm so honored to have you on, to learn more about Rise Impact and Ryan's blessing bag. So I'm just so honored to have you on and the collaboration coming together to
Yeah.
help our community, to help those out there that are in need and less fortunate, especially our children out there, during the holidays. It can be rough. It can be hard times. Like me, myself, I just had surgery, as you know, and my mom just left this morning, but I'm going to be by myself for the holidays. So it can be hard sometimes,
Yes,
when,
yes.
and those can be hard times where you need somebody. And
Mhm.
that's why we have RiseImpact Inc. Anybody, you can call them up, you can reach out, you can donate, you can support the cause, you can give back. That's the key to keep these organizations going. You must be able to give back, even friends. friends of Rise Impact, founder, make sure you support, pour into your friend, pour into your friend's business, give back, give back to Ryan's blessing bag. If you don't have the money, I know it's something in the house you can create. Help Ryan, throw um, some things you have in the house, in the bag and say, Ryan, I would like to donate. I would like to help, support. Do what you can. Make sure you doing your part in giving back. It's so important, guys. And like I said, if there's no funding, there is no business. So you got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. We want to continue to help those in the community. So please support, please donate, to Rise Impact Inc. And you can also donate on the website as well to Ryan Blessing Bags.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you, Nikki, for your leadership, your mentorship, just being able to have a show such as this where you bring like-minded individuals to be able to uptick the avenues and the inheritance that they want to see blossom in the world, and having a brave space for individuals to talk about difficult topics. Social determinants of health, we want to bring hope to individuals. Different people may deal with different things at different times of the day. And we know mental health is real around Thanksgiving,
Yes.
Christmas, New Year's. Just because we're ending the fourth quarter, it is really serious. And just make sure you check on your strong people when you are out here doing service work. Like she said, pour into Rise Impact. It's not about Kneeshe Parkinson. It's about Rise Impact, because we want to make sure we have the edification and funding to support that call that comes through. Support that asks for rental assistance or utility assistance or diapers or medication to be paid for. Every person don't have access to health care needs. It's not access for all in healthcare. So we want to be readily and available. Or if a tuition payment is short and the mom needs to pay that, we can activate and show action under Rise Impact, and we
Yes.
can continue to build. And we're gonna build this Ryan blessing bags, and we're gonna be able to be out when it's 3 degrees, 4 degrees outside, being able to diffuse these bags to individuals who may need it in our community. Ryan might not be out there at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning with me when we're in the trenches, but you know what? Every time we diffuse, I will think about her and making sure that we be able to tell her story and do storytelling with these individuals and feed them while we're out there early in the morning when it do get cold and it's frigid weathers here in St. Louis.
Well, I'm so honored to have you ladies on today. Thank you again for being our featured guest here. I know it's a weekend, but look, we work don't stop, And I want to say, shout out to our veterans out there. Today is Veterans Day. If you see somebody, let them know thank you. Thank you for your service. And, it's Veterans Day, so we definitely want to give our love and support to our veterans today. But thank you so much for being our guest today, and I look forward to having you back.
Alrighty, thank you. We look forward to coming back so we can give you a follow up. And we want to say happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans worldwide. And we thank you for serving us. And we thank you for serving our country. Thank you to the Nikki Rich Show.com for serving us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you,
You're welcome.
ladies. Thank you, Ryan.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Bye.
Okay, hold tight. Don't go nowhere. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching the Nikki Rich Show.